PUBG Mobile Royale Pass Season 17. Guardian Armor M16A4 waits quietly while resplendent Dawn Uzi shines radiantly. Doesn't look that cool, but that's clutch. That helmet's clutch. I'm gonna read that one last time. Guardian Armor M16A4 waits quietly while resplendent Dawn Uzi shines radiantly. That's so savage with allergies. There's like no way to read. Congested all over. Resplendent Dawn or Deadly Sickle? What will you choose between elegance and power? Ooh, man, that's clutch. Purchase the Royale Pass and increase its rank. Get back up to 600 UC or 8,000 AG and use the UC to upgrade your pass in the next season. Unknown Cash or Ace Gold? That's what it is, Ace Gold. That's clutch. Oh man, I'm probably gonna upgrade it after I realize if I have to pick the outfit at the beginning. Faceless clown set. Oh no way, this is a guy's outfit. That's kind of almost clutch. That's way clutch. That's like taking it to like they try to be like French about it. It's all the pedophiles roaming around in everyone's network. Don't forget that these are pedophiles that actually plagiarized and claimed to be me to society. So that's why these pedophiles wear that frown on their face once they're actually caught and exposed for all their pedophilia and all their acts, all their crimes throughout the world. Them, the US, China, Japan, a bunch of European nations. They all sided with a few pedophiles that went around plagiarizing my work, falsifying information throughout the world. They claimed to be me through multiple aspects, multiple means. I changed my script, I changed my identity, I changed the way I speak, I changed the way that I write everything. I have 5 to 6 different personalities or methods of writing. I write in a prehistoric means, so to speak. I write almost in a joyful means. I write in a rough draft type means where I'm just scatterbrained, that deadly genius that can't make it out of his own head. And then I realize I am what created all knowledge as a whole. And that's why these pedophiles try to mock me, because they don't know who I really am. So they go around mocking everyone because I don't even say I am infinity or anything of that nature. Just because these pedophiles roamed around raping society by being like, oh, it's time for me to claim to be this guy, because he never claims to be himself. Or, I mean, he never claims this, like, or not claims to be himself. He never overly boasts. He never boasts. And that's that. So that's how all these pedophiles roamed around. They created alright, so I created Infinity Comics. They created Pedophile Comics. They split up into 2 pedophile branches that roamed around raping and pillaging. And then they falsified information by raping kids in the end. Then by raping kids, they would sell assets designated for kids. And then they would try to claim other. That's how these companies became powerful and notorious. Let's say I had a kid and it was of male birth. If these pedophiles didn't want to give me any of my assets by that point, they would basically rape the kid of all its viable assets. I have computer systems and viable algorithms that detect what a person basically is naturally entitled to. Almost like human rights, but higher. These pedophiles roam around falsifying this information by being like, oh, no, we just did a 3D virtual rendition of your room. Kind of like what you were asking for, but we didn't do it to your specifications on purpose to falsify information in the end. But you know, you weren't supposed to say that part of the script. Oh, fucking A. And that's the pedophiles that split up as the other pedophile company. So they roam around raping and pillaging, violating everything. They sell your underage daughters. They automatically know who your daughters are linked to by law, by life, like who they're gonna be married to and everything before they're born. I hate to say it, this is like a church-based structure where they basically tell you you're like pre-life, life, and stuff of that nature. But they try to claim stuff of this nature, but it's really a secret society structure. That's why it's so falsified by so many different structures and so many different places, because it's a secret society. I never really released anything to a bunch of scum that claimed to be anything other than poverty, dragging poverty down to poverty. And that's how pedophilia basically spread, because they were basically all pedophiles in the first place, siding with a bunch of pedophiles that roamed around raping everything, and they're like, oh, no, just keep doing what I fucking told you to do. I'm the conquistador here. Fucking A. We don't deal with fucking laws when we're raping and pillaging. So their natural mindset is that of the worst and most heinous. So that's why I just call them pedophiles all the time. Because their end game is always through that same shit structure of raping every person the same way that they rape a kid and rape and pillage a kid and violate a kid. That's why they tried making it a joke in this country to steal candy from a baby. But that's legitimately why the joke stemmed. All these pedophiles thought it'd be a joke. That's why I told them to hang up their shit, and that's why this kind of joke started. But I did not want to get into this, and this is why this shit happens. They didn't pay me. This is the end result. Overhaul of RP challenge missions. Missions have become less burdensome, and point rewards have been increased to make it easier to get the mission rewards. Alright, so I'm gonna read that one last time. Overhaul of RP challenge missions. Missions have become less burdensome, and point rewards have been increased to make it easier to get the mission rewards. That's clutch. Oh, what? New season challenges, something. Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked. Season match time. Season match time. Play multiplayer matches in any mode to accumulate season match time and collect great point rewards. When specified targets are reached, players can only accumulate a certain amount of season match time every week. This upper limit is reset weekly according to when the season started. Get the RP Easy mission license to get a bonus on newly accumulated season match time. Point rewards. Season challenge progress cannot be accumulated in certain modes such as Metro Royale, Infection mode, Rage Gear, and War mode, but season match time will still be accumulated when playing these modes. Season challenge time is not accumulated when players are in Cheer Park, training grounds, or in rooms. And my apologies, anytime you're in any of my streams, watching any of my stuff, dealing with anything pertaining to me, you will always deal with the offset reality that you're basically going through a filter. And the filter is basically a slew of pedophile organizations, as I call them now. It's really some of the worst companies in the US, technically some of the richest, and they go around anything you read, say, anything of that nature, since they have higher algorithms that you know of, higher 3D designed systems. They can offset what your voice structure basically is, how your brain operates. It's basic brain chemistry. If you think of a computer being a digressed rendition of a brain, basically your brain operates faster and does more computational algorithms than a computer will ever be able to do, is technically the set structure, because metal deteriorates, brain really doesn't. Brain chemistry and how your brain makes electrical currents is completely different. So can't really say much, but either way, back to the point. So they'll deviate what you're, not so much what you're thinking. Like I dealt with this in dream states. They would go around overlaying. They would do a filter where I'd be talking or reading something, and as I'm reading that, they would be doing another layer where they're reading something with a voice that sounds similar to my voice, and then they start deviating everyone's everyone's focus, what everyone's focusing on, like what everyone's seeing, and then they take your focus from listening to me to listening to them. It's really easy, complex. It's really really complex, but once you really figure it out, it's really really simple to do. Stream states, it's heavy shit. It's heavy stuff. Sorry, I dealt with this a few years back when I was like first stressing out. Back when I first got plagiarized heavily, I was just like, well, nothing I can do with it, nothing I can do about it. Might as well just, be myself, smile as much as I can, keep just shooting for nothing but the highest. And I kept doing it, and it ended up being the worst idea of my life, because I was still the reason I kept doing it was because I didn't want to I didn't want to be dragged down, be stuck, not able to make it. So I was like, whatever. Got stuck. Designed so much and developed so much that I got plagiarized by this country for everything. They released commercials at one point or another to mock me within like a time frame that they would be like, "Oh well, you can't really claim that we plagiarized you, bro. We released it before you even had the funds to even start putting anything down on paper. Look at that commercial Vonage released." Where that spokesperson basically walks around doing what we basically did to you in your dream states, and made you think that your office or your room would just magically start falling apart and turn into an office out of nowhere, and you'd randomly be in a office building in the middle or at the primest spot of New York with the highest skyrise possible that will ever be. Yeah, that's how that joke happened. And I was just like, well, what did I design back then? Oh, yeah, they had plagiarized all my stuff and they put it in a show called Continuum. Just because I had dealt with not really a time travel concept. I had basically not deciphered, I had broken every stigma pertaining to time. I had basically reset the time value that I was the metronome for life. I became that exact 1+1 for every second for eternity. That perfect 1+1. That continuous 1+1. I'm trying to think of how it's worded properly, but since I've been plagiarized so much by this country, they started deviating my thought processes from anything that was that might be similar to what I acquired from like schooling here, or from that, and it's due to the people that they basically sided with. Due to the pedophiles that they basically went around raping all my assets with from all the schools that I went to. They'll basically be like, oh, okay, so during these years so during these years as the issue was happening, and then they have some like random pedophile like trying to control the script, because that's what I call them now, because they all sided with one pedophile that tried endgaming me. So the way that it happened was they went around raping females that I was attracted to, and I basically only shoot for the highest quality, highest everything. That's how that pedophile what's that pedophile's name? That pedophile that claimed to own Tesla when they first released media and whatnot. That's how they release it to like falsify values and whatnot based off of the network that you're in and based off of how high you are within the network without knowing. Also, is one of the main reasons that they do it. But so those pedophiles went around raping all the females that I was attracted to, that I was basically shooting for, basically creating anything to basically get close to. And then the pedophiles would basically set up their six-ad little pedophile fucking like seance rape circles where they would rape underage girls, and they would send me these videos, hack my devices, fucking rape me solidly. There's no way to put this in court, and then anytime I would put anything like within like legal reasons, like within their like cops and everything, after a while I ended up getting information from an NSA contractor that basically developed all the systems pertaining to the whole Edward Snowden issue, and Edward Snowden's one of the pedophiles that they're using to cover everything up. That's why the pedophile roamed down to like Mexico. He was trying to cover up being from my side, but that's not possible. I don't take anyone under my wing, really. And those are the pedophiles that were roaming around with the other pedophiles that. Sorry, you know what? It's because I used that word. Okay, so they roamed around with with pedophiles that raped underage little girls and tried sending me videos. So I mean, they would send the worst of the worst stuff. So I mean, it got really really devastating. But I mean, they would go around raping. I mean, it's basic rape. All right, so it's technically considered rape, and this is why they would do it. I basically broke it down to them in my dream states, because they would attack me regardless, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my fucking labs. Get the fuck away from me, and they would still find a way to break in. Safe space, everything, anything of that nature. They mocked me in South Park because I was such a fucking outlandish. Like, oh, well, I have to protect the whole fucking world because sorry. I have to protect the whole world. Oh, fuck. I was just thinking of something completely different as I also pinched and popped like a little chin pimple. Like 3-4 structures in one as I'm forgetting what I was saying. Oh, okay, so whatever. So because I was protecting everyone, I was basically launching Infinity as a whole. Every single set structure, everything I have ever learned in terms of self defense and in terms of progressing, being able to like actually it was electricity. It was all magnetism. Everything that I had learned through magnetism, basically making everything faster, smoother, cleaner, less stress on your body, less gravity, less stuff of that nature. Like it was basically everything pertaining to magnetism, and it's just a thought, but it broke through to the next series of realities, and that's just now considered physics. But either way, so they like mocked me in South Park because I was just basically doing it, and I basically was teaching everyone how to make their own by that point, because I was being harassed so much that I was just like, you know what, I got plagiarized for everything. There's nothing else I could do right now. There goes my whole next like life, because that was a few $1 trillion worth of assets that they plagiarized. The whole broadcasting network. I basically designed and developed all the modern layouts, all the layouts and all the throughput and all the outputs, basically. All the coding protocols for live streaming and streaming software. All the fastest, everything and anything of that nature. If I get the funds to do everything right, I still will release my own site and whatnot, but I'll basically release as more of a regulation. Not really I'll release as like as a mega giant or giant, whatever. I'll release as the biggest company out, but it'll also be like 900% just making sure everything's at the highest quality possible. And I don't mean regulations or anything like remedializing everyone, but instead just making sure everything's running at the primest, whether they want to pay me for it or not, because they already plagiarized all my work, and this is how I just kept going. I was like, well, you guys plagiarized my work and you violated society. One thing I won't allow to happen. So you know what? I'm going to do something better. While you're plagiarizing and making people pay, I'm just going to find a venue to release everything for fucking free. And at a higher value than everything that you're doing, and at a higher, more progressive rate. Hopefully, even eventually with a smarter team that can actually avoid all the pitfalls that you're putting in place. And basically, lo and behold, they started working towards me, working for me. I never got paid, never saw anything good, but in the media, I would eventually see stuff. They kind of wrote it into a movie. Some of the issues. One of the issues, because I was also creating an ISP at the time, an internet service provider. I was going to name it, it's Infinity. It's Infinity ISP. But I was doing Infinity Gaming ISP. And then I thought, well, since I was dedicated, I had a whole ISP department, or not department, but a whole ISP dedicated just for gaming. I was like, well, maybe I can generate some more interest with a working title. It's something I knew of back when I was like in middle school. So I was like, so I instantly got my working title, set up Spectrum ISP within like a week to 2 weeks. plagiarized, fucking demolished. So I was like, you know what, whatever. There goes all my ISP work and everything. And but before this, like this, all this stuff, like everything that I designed, this is all for like gaming, for faster connections and everything. And if you look through my stream, if you ever find like a person that can just cut out the snips and pieces of what I type in sometimes to like the bug reports, it's all basically connection based issues, and they do it on purpose to me because they know I can that I can see fast enough to be able to discern the differences. I'm more military inclined because I always wanted to be I wanted to be a fight. Actually, yeah, I wanted to be a fighter pilot and a sniper. So I mean, two things that require the highest of sight possible. So I mean, it is what it is, and I always wanted to be higher than the president. So my mind's just naturally inclined to make financial decisions that actually benefit the world, opposed to just like losing lives and remedializing realities, or remedializing lives, remedializing. Oh man, lives. I was trying to think of the right word, moods, but it's really just lives, remedializing lives. That's what this country has been doing. So I don't know. It's stressful to think of. But so they did it in that one movie. What's that movie? The Kingsman. Because I was heavily into British. I'm heavily into British pop culture. Actually, my favorite indie band was a British pop band. So I mean, like, or British indie band pop, whatever. Started indie and then became pop. And it's all during while I was watching them, so it's kind of cool. The downside, though, this is how they claim to be me. This is how much now that you understand. Now that I pointed this out, now you see how they create my personality, my vibe, not my vibe, but who I my personality, and how a bunch of pedophiles roamed around using my image to claim to be me. And by image, take yourself into a dream state, create a basic 3D environment before you. No, I don't mean like 3D environment, but basically like my tablet in front of your face, and you looking into my tablet and seeing a 3D environment of how oh wait, a 3D environment with like your picture on there, and then we do your picture, and then what light is able to bounce off your picture, and then everything pertaining to what light is able to discern and able to pick up off of your identity for as long as light has been around. That's the basic algorithm search engine to how light actually works and whatnot. How it the data structure to light, how everything breaks apart, how everything fragmentalizes and whatnot. With magnetism, it's easier to stabilize the zone and actually slow down light, so to speak. So it's kind of epic. But either way, so when they did this in like dream states to plagiarize my identity, they would do like 3D images of me. They would use my brain, my memories basically, because I mean, if I ever get to doing the videos of how conversations turn into how conversations basically work, and then how those conversations basically turn into, or how memories, or basically how memories work, and how conversation actually, best way to put it. Yeah, see, I have to find a way to word it, because it's basically drawing out how a conversation works, and then all the small conversations in between, and then how all the small how the main conversation, and then all the small conversations in between. That's that structure. So whatever though. We'll see if I ever get through it. I'm gonna read the week one missions real quick. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade the pass. Last season they didn't. They had a disclaimer saying you had to pick after, and it didn't have an after pick, or it didn't have a chance to pick after. So I was like, yeah, that's just like trollish, lame, and garbage. So they gave me the wrong. Um, they gave me the wrong outfit, because this is how they rape all my assets. Also, it's like a female setup. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna get. It's either or. Oh, what? Damn, son. That was clutch. That's crazy. That backpack's kind of dope. No. As he's wearing that helmet. That's clutch. Oh, let me see if I can get rid of it. Oh, it doesn't let me. That was clutch. It doesn't let me skip this either. So savage. Oh, okay, so yeah, back to the point. Image, they basically took a 3D image of me and they basically map it out, claim to be me, anything pertaining to me, identity, vibes, everything. Basically think of every sensor possible. And it's basically brain mapping. So, actually, it's because I developed a brain mapping system a few years ago too. I developed a simplified system to map out all brain activity, derived. I mean, throughout the brain, but then I simplified it to just going through the neural stem. Since the main activity in and out is through the neural stem, so it's like it's not really going through the main creation point of the activity. It's more or less going through the main relay point is what it was considered. So I simplified it through that. Just going off of the main relay point, I was able to figure out basically all complementary muscles, all complementary veins, or I mean nervous systems, all complementary veins, all complementary nervous system, all complementary nervous system, all nervous systems, all like complementary nervous systems, all muscles, complementary muscles, veins, complementary veins. It was weird. It's like the simplest way to explain it, but just how everything pertains to everything, how your body moves, what causes your body to move this way, what electrical frequencies and whatnot forces, what causes your brain to think in a certain or not to think in a certain process, but what causes the that distinct like forgetfulness and stuff of that nature, what causes people to forget, what causes people to like, this was all just to like find a way to not get plagiarized and to make something out of everything before it got plagiarized again. So I was just like heavily stuck. I just because I would have an issue where I would where I was designing and I would forget. I would have like there we go. I'd have like writer's block. How to avoid writer's block and what like writer's block is basically derived from and whatnot. But they're like, oh man, yeah, basically just writer's block. It's crazy. Whatever though. All right, so week one's missions. Actually, never mind. I have to upgrade the pass. No, I shouldn't have done that. Faceless clown set. Resplendent dawn Uzi. That was clutch. Reward selection. Select one of them as the level 3 reward. UC or AG. UC unknown cash or AG Ace Gold. And then has the option to apply the same selection to collect all selections in this season. Change this in the reward preview section. I always pick UC anyways. And then the question mark says AG. Use this to purchase various rare items in the shop. Let me read that one last time. AG. Use this to purchase various rare items in the shop. And that's Ace Gold. I'm going to pick UC. Select UC as a rank reward. For the rest of the season, you will collect UC as your rank reward. By default, change this by modifying the settings at the lower left corner of the selection pack reward preview page. That also noticed, so I'm just gonna click OK instead of canceled. Faceless clown headgear also. These companies never paid me. This is exactly why I don't really endorse any of this, and I started realizing a lot of people were doing the same thing. Like, or I mean, wearing outfits and stuff, and I couldn't figure out why, but it makes sense. Oh, there's the easy RP Easy mission license. Royale Pass is cheaper when you upgrade more. Upgrade your Royale Pass for 3 or more seasons in a row to get a free Easy mission license, and then you get it for free from that point on. Actually, not. And then every consecutive season after that, you get it for free, so that's cool. Get Royale Pass Easy mission license season 17 for free now. That's savage. Alright, so week 1's Royale Pass missions, starting with elite missions, are kill 3 enemies with pet in any mode. The multi-option, oh sorry, that was a friend bonus mission. Kill 3 enemies with pen in any mode. The multi-option is travel for a total of 4,000 meters while driving a monster truck in classic mode, or travel for a total of 1,500 meters while driving a jet ski in classic mode, or travel 4,000 meters while driving an airdrop armored vehicle in classic mode. Sorry, use energy drink 30 times in classic mode, deal a total of 500 damage with headshots in classic mode. The regular Royale Pass missions starting with friend bonus, actually the friend boost, squad boost. Kill 30 enemies with M416 in classic mode. And that's a oh, and that this is the mission where you get points if your friends get points during that match. The multi option, either school air angle, Hatin, Sanhok, Sandhawk, Hatin Sandhawk. I don't know why. It's because I tried saying Chinook once and I got stuck saying Sanhok for a while. I got stuck trying to say Chinook for life, and I said it for like a week. It was really like a day. Whatever. Or land on any rooftop in water treatment Miramar 3 times in classic mode. Pick a pistol in 20 matches in classic mode and get 20 licensed teammates. Elite 2's missions, starting with elite pass missions and the multi-option first. Either kill 6 enemies with either S686, S1897, or S12K in classic mode, and then kill 15 enemies with Uzi in classic mode. Finish in the top 3 with friends 2 times in classic mode. Pick a flavor. The friend squad boost. Sorry, the squad boost. Squad friend boost. What the fuck? Whoops. That was annoying. The squad friend boost is defeat 24 enemies in a room or on a rooftop in classic mode. Kill the multi-option mission. Oh, sorry. These are the regular Royale Pass missions. Starting with the squad friend boost mission, which was defeat 24 enemies in a room or on a rooftop mode, which is really easy and cool. It adds a new dimension to the game. The multi-option is to either kill 8 enemies with either to kill 8 enemies with bolt actions in either Miramar, air angle, or sand classic mode. Chinook, sorry. Prefer Chinook, mainly if I'm going bolt action rifle. Actually, I'll probably do that at Miramar, but likely air angle. Not to be offset. I'm thinking of my current structure, what I'm going with, what weapons I'm currently playing, and I usually do weapon skins. You go off of weapon skins and then do that. Like that's how I got my whole Scar L season last season. Or I mean, the whole Scar L workup this season and last season. So I figure I'll probably be running bolt actions again soon. Kill 18 enemies with FAMAS in classic mode. Pick up smoke grenade in 20 matches in classic mode. And my apologies if you end up siding with the wrong person against me and me retaliating how I retaliate. But GG, good luck. That's lame. I'm so bitter. Oh, what? Dude, if I explore stations and collect supplies. Oh, no way. It's a chick set this time. Oh, I forgot about Metro Royale. No. Savage. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get, if I don't get those, I'm going straight for all of those. Guardian Armor G360. That's actually kind of clutch. So basic, I like it. Top to start, as I did last time. Alright, so last season I accidentally kept using, and I'm not using, going for the safe option. From now on, I'm just gonna save as soon as I can, I guess. And just keep going, because you get enough spins. You get 6, I think you get 6 different stacks of 6 tokens for the Royale Pass throughout the season. So it makes it just that much easier to deal with. But, so I mean, you're still able to get one or the other of the outfits is what you're supposed to be able to do. But that's if you have good luck. But yeah, use a RP badge to start this round of the adventure. RP badges can be obtained by upgrading your Royale Pass rank, redeeming RP points, or by purchasing them with UC. Oh, sorry, you get at least 6 runs. It's not to say that you'll get it within 6 guaranteed. Terminal 360 Metro supplies can be found here. Oh, that's lame. It's just how much Metro supplies at the terminal. Whoops. Congratulations on reaching the next station. The deeper you venture, the greater your reward for collecting supplies. Choose to advance forward for free, or to use RP badges to advance forward with protection toward even deeper stations. Advance safely. Sorry, advance directly was not really worth it. It was always a loss. It was a guaranteed loss every time. And I still kept doing it, unfortunately. I don't know why, but I did. Kept going. Kept thinking I'd have a chance or something. I think that's what it was. I was just stuck in my head. Legitimately thought I had like a chance. Why is it not doing this? Oh, I have to join an RP team. I'm a full-fledged savage when I get plagiarized. And this is all these falls roamed around. There's all these battle falls roamed around. I'm so pissed. I don't know if I'll even wear this outfit. Actually, I'll probably wear it once. I don't even lie. No. What the fuck? I had the wrong hat equipped. Oh. That's why. Oh, I was about to say, dude didn't switch. Oh, I mean, didn't open. I mean, I thought I had purchased one of the closets. Sorry. That's crazy. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, dang it. Sorry. I just got stuck trying to figure out what I was doing. I realized what I was doing. Also, they tried matching the pink, but not matching it enough. And they do it on purpose. They actually claim to do it on purpose. It kind of is. Just like, well, not likely. And I wouldn't have purchased this, but it's not like you can just like avoid what a bunch of pedophiles put out into your media stream and then falsify to your network and then to the courts after they have a different set of networks that the pedophiles basically gave different Royale Pass skins to. Ask that season 6 fucking outfit squad that keeps getting that supposedly, those are supposedly real accounts that got real wrong colored outfits. And that's why they stopped playing. And this is how they falsify it to everyone. Oh man, that's clutch. Oh, that's clutch. Season gallery. Oh, whoops, I forgot this is a guy. It doesn't get rid of the helmet for some reason. It has him in the first outfit. That's so savage. So gross. It's like done on purpose. It's how they violate your rights, whether you like to realize it or not. No. World Chili Day. Oh, that's kind of cool. If I had enough money, then I wouldn't even endorse it. It's not like I get paid. The fudge. If I got like 1,500. 1,600. I got 1,600 silver. That's cool. I just realized it. Wonder what outfits they released this season. That Guardian Armor M16A4 is clutch. It's like some old gold. The white teal turret vector from the Royale Pass. What level? Oh, what level 50? That's actually clutch for the level 50 free skin. Kind of. It's expensive, but clutch. Rainbow Splash Uzi. I can never endorse any of these companies ever. Acolyte of Justice. Crowbar Acolyte of Justice. Frostblade Machete. I remember this thing. I wanted this so bad. It's in this crate. No. Winter Edge Machete. This one was kind of clutch too. Oh, well, looks way cooler now. Oh no, that's from this. Oh yeah, it is. It's from a few ago. Never mind. I was thinking it was other. Helmet's clutch. This helmet's clutch. Oh, I just noticed the weight, the way. I forgot what those devices are called. The weighing devices on the back of his helmet. That's clutch. That was clutch. Too bad it's just so full. Went to the wrong side. Pedophiles. Pedophile. Oh, sorry, not pedophiles, but pedophile. Part of pedophiles. Pedophile. Part of pedophiles. Why even use it to distinguish her pedophile self as part of a pedophilia and pedophiles that they associate with? Oh, so here's how the pedophiles mocked me. They released Marvel's Runaways. I fucking laughed. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Not like you weren't already, like, exposing that to the whole world anyways. Oh, we just did it in, like, a high-class type standard. RP Activity Pack gameplay. Purchase activity packs to increase your RP rank quickly. Collect mission activity points and convert them all into UC refunds. Full refund. Epic. Purchase the RP activity pack to immediately get RP points of equivalent value, which can be used to upgrade your RP rank quickly to unlock great rewards as well as extra crate lottery coupons that are worth a lot. Buy pack 2000. No thanks for bruh. Purchase the pack to activate mission activity point rebates. Collect mission activity points RP to fully convert them into UC. That's probably good for the rich people that spend on this daily. Oh, well, now I want your rendition. Look, I'm gonna go spend like $1 million just to cycle through your in-game algorithm that's basically tapped into your brain. Then I'm gonna take all your assets because this is how we fuck your country and fuck your life over. Whoops, never mind. It's not your country. This is how we take all your stuff because fuck whatever countries are ruining your life. I'm gonna do it as a solo act. That's the general misconception. I think that was the last time I was in my dream states. But whatever. I had some slobber I was trying to clean from my screen. Just now got around to it. New season tier system message. New season tier reset. Goated. Season 17 is officially here. To enhance your experience, your tiers and points for the classic mode of North America will be adjusted as follows at the start of the season. TPP, third person perspective, TPP stands for. TPP solo, gold 5. TPP duo, gold 5. TPP squad, platinum 2. FPP stands for first person perspective. FPP solo, gold 5. FPP duo, gold 5. FPP squad, platinum 5. Detail, more info in new and more exciting season has begun. Come and join it. Your points on other servers are adjusted as follow. Gold and bronze, practically for everything. Haven't really played too many other regions. Europe I played occasionally. Wasn't too much. PUBG mobile team. And delete. Final rewards. System message. Subject. Final rewards. Content goated. You've reached as high as Ace in Season 16. The rewards have been sent to your inventory. Silver 1600. Season 16 Ace name tag. Season 16 Ace title. Team effect legendary. Good luck in the new season. PUBG mobile team. And I feel like a piece of shit. So they set it up. So as I was doing this, they set it up to where some of these little kids were baited and copped out. And I could have easily got them to Ace. But I mean, Crown is higher than Ace in my opinion. Is what it was. It used to be actually. It was Ace. Oh, what? That's what I get for having internet issues. Oh man, this is how this